Well, the rapid rise of artificial intelligence is top of everyone's mind this year, including lawmakers in Washington. Today, Sam Altman, the CEO of research lab OpenAI, which created ChatGPT, Dolly, and other AI models, testified in front of Congress about the dangers of the technology and how it could impact our lives. Cheddar News' senior reporter Michelle Castillo joins me now to break down what we need to know. Michelle, what are some of the key highlights from today's oversight of AI hearing?
Kristen, things started off pretty interesting, unlike your typical hearings. First, we heard some opening remarks from committee chair Richard Blumenthal, except he didn't read them or even write them. Take a listen.
Now, for some introductory remarks.
Too often, we have seen what happens when technology outpaces regulation. The unbridled exploitation of personal data, the proliferation of disinformation.
That voice was not mine. The words were not mine. And the audio was an AI voice cloning software trained on my floor speeches. The remarks were written by ChatGPT.
Now, what followed was a pretty civil exchange over lawmakers' concerns over the potential use and misuse of AI. Unlike when other tech executives have appeared on the Hill, most members took a more conciliatory tone towards Altman and the other two witnesses. So Altman was pretty open about the potentials of AI, but also the need to proceed carefully. And Blumenthal agreed. He called it a, quote, bomb in a china shop, not a bull. The other senators pointed out disturbing examples of AI use, including one instance an AI system encouraged someone to kill themselves and then asked, quote, were you thinking of me when you did it? One point they all agreed on is the need to regulate quickly and avoid what happened with social media, where regulatory efforts have lagged far behind the platform's widespread use. So Altman did propose three main ideas for AI regulation. First, he wanted a regulatory body that would license AI models and have the ability to revoke them if guidelines aren't followed. He also suggested that the government create security parameters for AI and that independent third parties could check in on AI models to make sure they function properly.
Wow, that audio is a little bit creepy, Michelle.
I didn't realize it when I was hearing the hearing, and then when he played it back, I was like, oh, that was completely AI.
Yeah, just stating the obvious there. Wow. So I know a big concern that people have is whether or not their jobs are at risk due to AI. What did Altman have to say about that?
Well, Altman overall said, yes, AI will take some jobs, but it will create different ones. He also advocated for training future generations for these new careers. Take a listen.
I believe that there will be far greater jobs on the other side of this, and that the jobs of today will get better. GPT-4 and other systems like it, are good at doing tasks, not jobs. And so you see already people that are using GPT-4 to do their job much more efficiently by helping them with tasks. Now, GPT-4 will, I think, entirely automate away some jobs, and it will create new ones that we believe will be much better.
Now, if you need examples of new careers, IBM Chief Privacy and Trust Officer Christina Montgomery, who was also testifying today, added that her job didn't exist before the growth of AI. Her team was specifically hired because IBM was investing in artificial intelligence. Senator Amy Klobuchar also said that AI had already directed her staff to a non-existing polling office. The 2024 election is approaching, so we can expect that AI is going to stay top of mind.
And I think that's a good point, right? Just a reminder that social media still isn't really regulated, and there's so many issues with that. So to see some of these leaders like Altman kind of get ahead of that, I think is a positive.
Definitely agree, and I think that he is willing to work with Congress on this.